Love being in your company. Here with you is where I'd rather be. Give you the best of me like it's supposed to be. Na-na-na-na-na. And girl, I love it in your company. Here with you is where I'd rather be. Give you the best of me like it's supposed to be. I know they won't make you go, won't make you stay. Stay in bed watching your pretty face, baby girl. I'll be selfish with you. Girl, I'll be selfish with you. No, they won't make you go, won't make you stay. Stay in bed watching your pretty face, baby girl. I'll be selfish with you. Yeah. I know they won't make you go, won't make you stay. Fall in love watching your pretty face, baby girl. I'll be selfish with you. Girl, I'll be selfish with you. No, they won't make you go, won't make you stay. Fall in love watching your pretty face, baby girl. I'll be selfish with you. Yeah.
Okay, welcome to Intuition Galore, Intuitive Talks, where I, your host, Adanina, I intuit into it, you intuit into it, we intuit into it, we all intuit into it. I just intuited into it and I'm just connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. Thank you for tuning in into Intuitive Talks. Today, on this episode of Intuitive Talks, I'm going to be doing seasonal tarot readings in respect of the Leo season that is going on now. So I want to say happy birthday to everyone who is celebrating their birthday from July 23, 2020 up until August 22, 2020. That's August 22, 2020. And that will be representing the Leo season. Leo season. Anyway, hope you see it. Anyway, that will be representing the Leo season that is going on. Please do have a swell time, have fun, invite me to your parties. You understand? And have fun at your parties. Um, yes, enjoy yourself and be merry, drink, smoke, whatnot. You understand? And just, enjoy, you know, the summertime and the Leo season. All right. Um, this reading is for people who have Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, as well as maybe if you have Midheaven in Leo, Mars, Venus, Stellium in Leo, Wounded Chiron in Leo, and or your North Node is in the lovely sign of Leo. Since it's Leo's birthday, since it's Leo's season, their birthday season, I got out extra cards, of course, for them, and there's kind of like no limit. You get what I'm saying to the amount of cards I can feel drawn to bring out for you guys. Um, so I use three different decks. I don't really want to say everything, but I use three different decks for you, and I'm going to be the format I'm going to be using is the family area, career area, love area, and in general and in conclusion. So altogether, you have about 15 cards, and so with that much being said, number 15. Pay attention to the 15th of August, or the 1st of August, or the 5th of August, or pay attention to where your first house, fifth house, and sixth house is placed. Um, Pay attention to the people who have um, their their birth number in the first. No, pay attention to people who have their pay attention to people who have their um their birth number or their life path number in like 1, 5, or 6. mm, Also pay attention to people who have Aries sun, moon, or rising, Leo sun, moon, or rising, which is you, and also Virgo sun, moon, or rising. um Okay, so let's get started with your reading. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Um, for your family area, what I see is that I don't know if you have someone in your family like a Pisces who is sick, or if this is you, if you have Pisces in your chart. I'm kind of like seeing a son, like a prince, you understand, who is not feeling very well, or maybe a Pisces sun, moon, or rising person has been taken off of the pedestal. um I'm trying not to use a certain word, but I don't know, a Pisces sun, moon, or rising sun, or Pisces sun, moon, or rising child is like not around. And I think this child was like your golden child. This child is the golden child, but it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe I'm kind of like seeing a little bit of a child who has been taken off of the pedestal, like a son who has been taken off of the pedestal, or it's kind of like maybe an heir apparent has been taken off of the throne, something of that nature. And I kind of get the feeling that it's due to an illness. You understand, like a sickness, and I'm sorry to hear that. You understand. Um, if you're a Pisces sun or rise, if you're a Pisces sun moon or rising person, um, as well as if you have Leo sun moon or rising in your chart, or you're around a person who is Pisces sun moon or rising person, especially if it's a son, this person may not be having a this person may be having a hard time in the family area. Well, you know, um, I know this is beginning of the reading, but what I'll advise you to do, Leo, um, if this will make any sense to you, is just something that I just want to just say. You understand? You can get like a golden cup, or like a beautiful mustard yellow cup, or like a beautiful yellow cup, and fill it up with water. Um, Pay attention to someone who may need water. Just pay attention to the atmosphere in your home where there's water needed. emotions. There's probably a lot of dead silence in your house, to the point where it's of course uncomfortable. It's like just dead silence. It's like everyone or someone is just void of emotions, like dead of emotions, or there's just a dead silence. Um, you may be trying to get a meeting together with all your family members, or you may be trying to have a meeting, you understand, like a board meeting at your house, but it's not going to work. Whether you want it in the office or at home, it's not going to work. um, Once again, I kind of hear like a dead silence. I don't really see fighting, even though I see cards that might indicate fighting. But I just see that like the people that you're trying to get together, they're so at odds with each other that they won't even be able to speak. Especially if you have people like Moon in Aquarius, or Libra Sun, Moon, or Rising people around, or people with the birth number 7, or you know, numerological number 7, or especially if you're trying to make an appointment in August 7, or in the evening at 7, or even early in the morning. I see early in the morning at 7. It's if you have it, especially as far as family is concerned, or if you're trying to do it in the if you're trying to have a meeting in the family area, it's just not going to, it's either not going to work, and or it will just be fruitless, useless. I mean, the purpose of your meeting is going to be useless. uh, for the meeting, you may be trying to lay down the law, but at the same time, it's just, and I think, from the other cards I'm seeing here, you just, it's not going to be, it's not going to be dogmatic, it's not going to be pragmatic, it's not doable. So it's, it's just not going to work. A meeting that you want to have, it's not going to work. You understand? A family meeting is not going to work. There's a lot of stress in the family. It's kind of like a lot of fire is brewing behind the scenes. It's contained, but it's still brewing in behind the scenes. It looks fairly contained, you understand, but there's fire, and it's kind of like everybody is guarded. Yes, everyone. It's kind of like everyone in your family is guarded, like with their words, with what they say. That's if they say anything, you understand. So it's kind of like you already know that if you should say something, um, that you're going to be met with strong opposition, even if it's kind of like silent. You understand? I feel that this is you. That's you. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, man of law. You could be a lawyer as well, but whether you're a lawyer or not, this is the way you're functioning as a lawyer, as a smart lawyer. You are analyzing, you understand, and see, 50. So you could be in your 50s, or you could, yeah, this is Leo. Pay attention to where your fifth house is placed. That's also helping you with, you know, analyzing situation. But it's just, I just believe that this is you if you're a Leo man, especially. I think this is highlighting the Leo man. If you're a Leo woman, I don't I don't really see you around here. I don't know if it's a dangerous time in your family area for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising women, but I don't see you around here. And I don't know if it's because of this particular Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising Sun that I see. Not every Leo woman will have a Pisces Sun, Moon, or Rising Sun. It could be a brother. Um, Someone could really be dehydrated, and or just it's it could be dehydration from a fact of emotions. And it's kind of like, just like you know, the lioness that you are, you know, you're leaving your man to handle situations that you know he can handle, because he's like a lawyer. He functions like a lawyer and he's good with it, and that's what he's doing. And he's kind of like silently thinking, and he knows it, like mentally he knows that he can't really make the moves that he wants to. So your man also could have like maybe stellium in Leo, or he could be in his 50s, or just 50 on the dot, or something like that, or have a lot of Leo placement in his chart. Um, if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising man, this is like critical thinking period for you and your family, and you're only really critically thinking because, like I said, you already know that things have gotten out of hand, even though it's looking silent. Like things have gotten so out of hand that just about anything you do will be dangerous. So you too, you're armored up. You get what I'm saying. You armored up. You're suited up. You get what I'm saying. And it's not for fights. It's kind of like, yeah, you're just like an old man with it. You're just like, okay, what am I gonna say? And it's kind of like you're not saying anything because, you know, you're handling situations right. You're seeing a situation for what it is. You're really being a lawyer in your family situation. And you know, I'm sorry that, you know, for Leo, for his family side to just be crazy. You know, like I said, I see a lot of swords, but I'm not seeing fighting. But I see that people are guarded. So it's like all your family members are guarded, like each and every single one of them, they're guarded. So it's like, how do you talk to any one of these folks who are extremely guarded, or just guarded enough to hurt somebody else really bad? You understand? If you know, if you want to find out the wrong way. So if you want to find out the hard way, I mean. So this so the highlight of your family area is the Leo man being a lawyer, and the women and Leo women kind of like, I don't want to say you're grieving. It's kind of like, you know, when you're at the point, like just like I said, there is like a dead silence, like you don't have anything to say. It's like how do I even feel? Like I can't even see you to even feel your feelings for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising women. You understand? So men are just do operating in the right way, trying to follow the law and do things the way that they need to do it. You understand? Um, and as old as you are, as Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising man, especially if you're like an older man, you understand. You know that you're too old to make a wrong decision, that you and you're too old and you're too smart to make a wrong decision, so you're not even going to start to even try to want to make the wrong move. You understand? You're handling situations the right way, like you're following the law, you're following the rules and regulations of things. um your colors that you may be wearing in your family area might be green, gold, like red, white, white, light, actually red, or like a washed out red in some parts. Yeah, you're shielded. You're shielded. It's kind of like you're shielding yourself from you're bulletproof type of thing, type of armor. Um, what you have to say, you're kind of keeping it. I don't know. It's not that you're keeping it. Yeah, you're at a period of critical thinking. So let me put it like that. And you're analyzing things correctly. All right, I've rambled a long time around that area, so let's go to your career area. So now, um this particular card that I'm holding is from the um tarot deck of is from the tarot deck of african american African American tarot. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm still getting used to reading these tarot cards because I don't use it all the time. Um, and it's just has I thought that this would be the easiest card for me, but it's kind of like sort of like the hardest card for me to read. There's something. It's kind of like there's a lost child, a child that is missing, something like that. A child. This could be a fire sign or Taurus, or the person. The second house might be in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is like almost like a Moses situation gone bad. Like almost like a Moses situation gone bad. Almost. Where a baby was supposed to be discovered, but in this case it wasn't. And that is kind of like some kind of I don't want to say it's a mystery, but it is a phenomena. I think you understand. It's something that you know that is meant to be figured out, or It's I don't want to say it's mind boggling. It's well, it's just it's just what I'm saying. I'm not necessarily trying to laugh at this serious situation, but it's kind of like maybe there's a baby that was lost but never found. So it almost looks as if there is no baby. So the way that they're looking at this baby is like, is the did the baby ever exist in the first place, sort of thing. You understand? If I was to reach, you know. However, there's a rainbow in the cloud. It's kind of like karmic. You understand? It works to your advantage. Where you know there's a rainbow in the cloud. There's you know, I don't want to say there's a silver lining, but you know, as soon as you know this gloom of you know the mystery of this song found child, or even a child that may have not been born, you understand, once the mystery hits, or the gloom of that hits, is as soon as this rainbow comes and it lightens up, it kind of shows promise of nothing. I don't know, it's just a rainbow that comes, and it's just like, okay, it clears gloom, but it doesn't necessarily bring anything. It's kind of like, I think there was supposed to be some kind of psychic awareness, but there wasn't. It's kind of like a karmic nothingness. So it's kind of like, this is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be like this. You know, and it's karma. So I don't know. So the story was supposed to be that this child would have never been found. This child would have never been discovered. You understand? So that is just the karma of it all, where you will shake your head and it would kind of like scare you a bit. Okay. I'm also seeing that maybe at the workplace, which makes sense. You understand? You probably have people, even if you're surrounded by people, you feel lonely. People are working in solitude. You understand? Kind of like parallel from each other. You know, and yeah, you're just feeling lonely, especially if you're working with people who are Virgo Sun Moon or Rising people, or if you are a Virgo Sun Moon or Rising person, or you're 60 years old, or you have or your sixth house in like Cancer or Libra or Aquarius or Gemini, especially Aquarius. Okay, I'm so sorry. Um, these are times where I miss where I would record on my manual recorder and just lay down or do anything. I mean, I could do anything. It's just that voila, you're on camera. Oh god, that's funny. Anyway, okay. Alright, so that's that. Yeah, so the situation may make you kind of like kind of laugh, or it will make you tired. But it's not necessarily a nervous laugh. It's just that you know it's kind of like it's tiring. It's like kind of like, what is this kind of situation? um and you could just laugh out of the blue at your workplace, kind of like what I did, like just okay, something like that, because you're tired of trying to figure out something, or you're tired of being in a situation at your workplace, or tired of thinking about something at the workplace, or tired of thinking about a situation where there is there is no um there is no logical explanation to what happened, no psychic awareness, no, I don't want to say there is no closure, but it's almost like that, no closure or something. It's Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it keeps you in suspense, or you're supposed to be in suspense, and it's a karmic suspense of nothingness, like it's just nothing, like this card. All right, so now let's go to your love life. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, people. So there was a certain, at first when I saw this card, when I brought it out, because of the position it was placed in, I thought it was bad. But then when I started to look at it again, I didn't really see what was bad, at least at first. But I don't necessarily see what is bad, because it's kind of like in your love life, if this card came out in the upright like this, but it came out like this, it came out like this, right? If it came out like this, you understand, I guess usually it's supposed to be positive. But for the first time, I'm kind of like not seeing this as positive, or maybe I'm just not seeing it as positive. I'm sorry, anybody who I've not shaved my underarms in a while. Forgive me. Uh, okay, yeah, this is what I wanted to say. There is like this karmic power that you're supposed to have. Okay, okay, no, let me put it like this. No. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's something that is karmic, that if you had it, it would seem like it's good, but then it's not good. So let me explain. In your love life, there is a certain power that you may wish to have, or you may think it may have been your birthright, but it's kind of like you don't have it, and or you're doing away with it. So what this saying to me is sex. It's kind of like, you see all that. Okay, let me put it up like this. It's all this firewood, it, okay, it's supposed to help you with like sex, and you know you see all this is like a bundle, a lot, It's like a lot, a bundle of firewood, a bundle of wood. So which means you have a lot of, you know, you have it in the sack. Like you always be like, how do you say it? You always be like, I don't want to say well endowed, but yes, you always be well endowed down there. And do you understand? Being able to perform your sexual powers will always be there. You'll be very passionate in bed, right? But you see, if this was um, upright, which is why I say I didn't like it. If it was upright, you see this, the mask. If it came like this, you would, even though you will have, even though you have all this sexual prowess, or you have all this sexual passion, you have to wear a mask for the rest of your life or for your entire life, and nobody will know what's behind that mask. Is it good to have like great sexual prowess, great passionate sex, but always having to put a mask on your face and not really, um, not really being able, it's not really, it's kind of like not being able to really show exactly how you feel, your true, you know, feelings. So it's kind of like the mask is falling off, the mask has fallen off. We now we're now able to see your face. We're now able to see, do you understand, your true feelings, right? The mask fell off just so that the truth can come out. You understand? And if you ask me, you understand, it's better for the mask to be out than for you to have this burden on your back and it looks like it's good. See, all these, all these wood, all this wood, but it also comes with a mask. So you lose the mask, you lose the wood. So it's kind of like no passion in bed. The mask is out. It's like, you know, it's like the, you know, it's kind of like, I feel like you were probably born with this. You're a fire sign. You understand? Especially if you have eighth house in Leo, or you're a Scorpio Sun Moon or Rising person, as well as you have Leo Sun Moon or Rising in your chart also. You were probably born with these, but you've reached the Leo season where it's kind of like that birthright, you understand, has been, it's kind of like, it's a lesson that you're supposed to learn with your birthright being flipped upside down. It's kind of like, okay, the mask is falling off. The mask has fallen off. You understand? So is there's no room to just be covering your face and using passionate sex as, you know, a way to hide from what you really want to project to someone or what you want to show others. And this, of course, is for the Leo Sun Moon and Rising men. Um, Leo Sun Moon and Rising women, this is you. Here, after hiding other readings, look at you. So beautiful. Look at you. This is beautiful. This is a Aquarius card, if I'm not mistaken. This star. So you're shining. If I'm not mistaken, this is the 17 card. So 15, 16, 17. Yeah, 17. So in your love life, you're very psychic at this time. Very spiritual, taking care of yourself. It's kind of like a pink full moon for you, and I don't know what I'm saying because I'm not I'm not really good at telling, what's the full moon, this and that. You understand? I think this is so beautiful. I love to see this card, especially if I'm reading for myself upright. If I make a mistake and see this downwards, I don't like I don't like it, of course. Now this most likely, if not all of the time for me, I usually read it for what it's supposed to be. If it's upright, it's wonderful. And all I need to do is see this card in the upright, and I know everything is all right. Because it just means that you're being spiritual, you're taking care of yourself, you're being the star that you are. You may be wearing purple and maybe like pastel colors, pastel I don't know if I'm saying it right. Yeah, pastel, where you understand it's like lighter. You understand, like if it's pink, it's like mixed with a lot more white. You know, type of thing. You may be sun gazing or stargazing, or people are gazing upon your glory. I don't really see people, but yeah, you may be moon gazing. You're doing certain spiritual things that you're supposed to be doing, and taking care of yourself. Maybe you're having bubble baths. Um, Excuse me. Okay, so that wasn't really nice, but I'm sorry. All right. Okay. So, like I said, you may be moon gazing. You may be having bubble baths like you're supposed to. Getting in touch with your spiritual side. Um, I'm seeing divine feminine type of thing. You understand? Just feeling like the star, like you're supposed to be. You understand? Basking in that stardom. Maybe this is like celebrity. Celebrity type of person. But it's just in your love life where people are. I think people are gazing upon your glory, even if it's not necessarily apparent. I mean, it is your season, so you understand. I'm just saying that you're getting love in a spiritual way, and you are aware of this. You know this. You're very aware of it, especially if you have your um if you have your if you have Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, as well as you have Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising with you. And it doesn't matter, it could be any other sign because I see, okay, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, yeah, Libra. Um, yeah. Um, if you're, um, Also, if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising man, The reason why, yeah, the reason why, the reason why you would honestly not be able to, maybe even at this time, be passionate in bed, even though it's your season, or you know, something like that, is because this woman right here, she's very spiritual. So it's more than that. Like, you may be worried about the physical element of things, and it's right for you to worry about that, because you represent yeah, I'm not saying that you're not a spiritual sign. You represent the physical, you represent the physical body, the physique. I think Leo represents the physical body, you know. You represent, from this place, vitality, authority, power. So you know, if somebody would tell you that, what if this didn't even matter to this type of a woman, what if that didn't matter to this Virgo woman, or this high priestess? I don't even want to say high priestess, but yeah, high priestess. But this star, she's a celeb. Even if she's a celeb, it's like, how do you have sex with a celeb? How do you satisfy her? You can't, because she is a star. She's meant to shine for everybody, not you, for everybody. You understand? So this woman, even if she doesn't take care of herself physically, she's taking care of herself spiritually. So you can't touch her. You understand? She's a goddess, basically. She's a screen goddess, you know, something like that. You understand? So I know this. You know, this is intuitive talks. So you have to be used to hearing something. Do you understand? Just be used to hearing something that would seem like it's just too weird, or too not making sense, you know. So you may find that you've lost your uh, passion, or it may not be that you've lost your passion. It may just be that you wouldn't be able to physically use of your passionate sex that you know you could deliver. She's spiritual, and that's why, and that's why mm, anyway, everything that is an obstacle, or that is causing any type of problem, is coming to an end. I see that you're almost about to start really, really focusing on your enterprises, like it's really gonna work. Like your This is like, I believe in, like in the future. It's just right now, everything is all the troubles is coming to an end. It's kind of like where everything is falling down and falling into place of how things is supposed to be. It's kind of like the last um the last bit of the nonsense in your love life is like right there in the center of the um living room, or whatever room it is, ready to be swept away, like ready to be packed. You understand? It's already, all the nonsense has been swept. You know, like when you sweep, and you sweep it around the middle of somewhere. Yeah, that's the last of the trouble. Like this, consider that this is ready to be pushed to the side, in the trash or something. So yeah, especially like if you're 33 years old, or like like there's a conversation in your love life that will happen, that will let you know, how you know that troubles is coming to an end. Or even if you're not 33 yet, when you're 33, you get what I'm saying, troubles like this will be over. Or pay attention to the 6th of the month, or pay attention to communication. You understand? Like it's kind of like an angelic conversation, like a very spiritual angelic conversation. You understand? That will let you know that all your troubles is coming to an end. You're gonna be traveling. You're gonna be traveling. Yay. Um there I know that traveling, every time I see this card, it doesn't mean that there's going to be like the type, well, every time see this card, I take it literally. I do. So I'm not even gonna lie to you now that I'm trying to act like it's all spirit. I take this card literally. I take it literally. Okay, so there's gonna be a travel. You understand, and that's how I tune into it. So it could be, see, campaign. Is there a campaign? A campaign that is going on. So you could partake in something in your love life that you could really love. Maybe somebody that you love could be, um, following the same course as you. Like being with you as you campaign. You get what I'm saying? You could be running for office. Maybe you could be running for the council, chancellor. I don't know why I say that. I don't even like that word chancellor. I don't know. I don't even know what it is. But you could be running for mayor. You could be running for something in your community, and you have people that you love around you, and or the woman, and or the woman or man that you love around you. You could have to travel to another city. I know this doesn't make any sense, but you could have to travel to another city to get things done. um Wait, let me see. Sorry, sorry. All right, so yeah, traveling. I told you I take this card literally. You're gonna travel, Leos. You're gonna travel. I mean, it's your birthday. I get excited because I love to travel, and I don't travel as much as I would like, physically. Or do I? Or do I not travel? Anyway, I love travel. You understand? I feel like you have so much fun, and you'll be doing something that you love. Like being outside. I don't want to say protesting, campaigning. You're running for office. You're gonna win. Or at least you'll be outside having fun. Being with your supporters. Wow, that is nice. Oh, that's nice. I love it. Um, Pay attention to 28-year-olds or people who have Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, and or Aries. Sun, Moon, or Rising. It's gonna. I like it. I'm just getting a good feel because it's physical. Like it's physical. I mean, we love spirituality, but this is Leo season. It's about the physical. It's like physical. You get what I'm saying? Physical evidence of travel, of fun, of enjoyment, of what you want to do. This is like almost reminding me of like Obama, yes we can type of thing. I like it. I like it. So, you're gonna have things that you love that would, do you understand? That will help you to, you know, that will situate you into where you need to be. You understand? Which is, running for office, running for president, that type of thing. Oh, you love it. It's so Leo. It is so Leo. I know. It's so Leo. Anywho, anywho, let's go to in general and in conclusion. In general and in conclusion, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Uh, Once again, I see the women. It's so beautiful. I have to show you. I love this card. I love this card. Just like how I love this one for your love life, I love this card. Let me show you. And this is in general and in conclusion. So this is the deck. This is like the end of the deck. Now tell me that that's not beautiful. This is so much beautiful. So beautiful. Look, every time I see this card, most of the time I think about a model. I think about a model. This is Queen of Coins. So it means that the women are swimming in dough, and it is very, very apparent. You could, in general, be wearing like maybe light pink and or red. Um, you're very stable financially, money. Uh, a lot of food around you, a lot of food in your house, a lot of fruits. Like you could be surrounded by fruits. You understand? Yeah, if you have like, let's say, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, someone arising in your chart, you have a whole lot of money, and this is like money that you worked hard for, or this is money that, how do you say that, yeah, money that is, I don't want to say money that is owed to you, money that you've earned, like you got the coin. So I'm seeing a woman who is into modeling. You understand? That type of job that pays you just to look pretty. Maybe endorsements. You understand? Or I'm seeing something that has to do with yeah. What is endorsement? Yeah, endorsements. You understand? And you know like a, everything is paid out. I mean, why wouldn't they pay Leos? Leo, especially Leo. Why would they pay no Leo man or woman? You understand? They're paying you for your modeling services. You may have silver bangles all around your body. You may pose with a golden disc. Look at this metal or silver bagel bangles. I say bagels. Oh God. You could be posing in a garden or in a, I don't want to say farm, but you could be posing where there are lots of trees, and these are fruitful trees. So this could be a figurative speaking, figurative speaking, or figuratively speaking, or even metaphorically speaking. Well, you know what? You know what? Let me say the right thing because I know. Let me see what a metaphor is. I think it's like figuratively speaking. You know. Uh. Yeah, but I'll say how I was saying anyway. Figuratively speaking, or like a metaphor, you understand this could mean you're surrounded by people who benefit you, who are useful for you. You understand? Useful to you, and they are bringing you lots of money. They are very profitable. You understand? And this is good. It's good for you. Um, yeah. Ooh, yeah. You know what I just noticed? You know what I just noticed? Look, we're in a tree. Uh huh. So you know, it's like I'm your girl. You get what I'm saying? Oh God. Anyway, you're surrounded by people who are of benefit to your Royal Highness and to your Majesty of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising Woman. So very stable. You know, you got the money, and nobody dare say that you didn't work for your money, or that, yeah, or that you didn't at least pose for your money. Mm. Okay. Okay, the lovers. Okay, the lovers. 6. Okay. I see. Once again, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. I see. I see a wedding, especially like, but I see like taboo wedding. I'm starting to see this as taboo. It's kind of like, yeah, you see this love life card, you're starting to follow your spirituality, meaning your spirituality. I believe in the philosophy that spirituality is, it goes hand in hand with sexuality. You understand? So you are, it's kind of like you may, you, it's kind of like maybe you were connecting with another woman as a Leo, someone, or rising woman, and you may have gotten caught. You understand? Or you may have thought that you were dating a man, and then it came time for connecting with them, sexually, and you realize that this person was a man. Whether you knew about, you know, their sex change or not, look at it. It's a marriage here. It's a marriage. Like you guys are getting married, and it would be in front of everyone, and it would, yeah, it's kind of like you fall in love with this transgender person, or you fall in love with another woman as a woman. Um, the sex will be phenomenal. The sex is phenomenal, and it might be a Gemini. So because we have the lovers here, this is, you know, Gemini, or you know, it's just like twins. You guys may look like twins, like sisters, or one is dark skin, the other one is light, or even like a swirl, like black and white. Like just it's taboo. It's taboo, and you guys are gonna have kids. It's kind of like you guys are blending your family. You're blending your family, even if you don't have kids. It's kind of like spiritual kids, like your pets. They're all coming together. Your objects in the house, they're coming together. Your yeah, your personal belongings. You understand? See, this egg is kind of like represents the Kundalini awakening. I think. Look at that. You know, so it's like you know, you guys are getting married, um, and it's blessed by Zeus, or by whoever this overlord or overhead is, this by by God, by a higher source, by divine source, you know. So um, yeah, so it's kind of like this may be a royal wedding. So somebody may come out with it will be like maybe the first gay marriage of a royal family. I don't know if it has ever happened before, but I feel like this is what's gonna happen. um and and I know, I just thought about something. I know I saw something with a post of Princess Beatrice, Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice, from the British family, the UK, England people, the England royalties. I thought she just got married a couple of days ago, or last week, a couple of weeks ago, and I believe she married a man, right? So it's kind of like something like that, a little bit. You understand where you understand that you actually go forward with marrying this person, and it would be as though it has never been done before. You understand, something of that nature, and that's really beautiful. You're really shining. You understand, if you're a Leo, someone, or rising woman. Leo, someone, or rising man, I don't really see you in general and in conclusion, except for in your family area, maybe in your career area, but in your love life. But I feel like you would just witness this moment of like you may be invited to like a lesbian marriage, like a marriage where two women are gonna get married, and it will be as though it would be interesting because you would have never done this before in your entire life. You understand, but it would be like the best wedding you ever went to, because it's the truth. Like, you get to see a woman living her truth. You understand, you get to see two women who are really in love with each other get to tie the knots. um it's kind of like you get to understand, like, if you didn't understand lesbianism before, you get to understand it. You get to understand it now because it's now public. Like, everyone it will see it. Everyone will see that type of information. It's like it's gonna be on camera. It's gonna be before God and man. You understand, it's a really huge event. It's a big event. So yeah, it's beautiful. And for yeah, this is where I see men a little bit. But for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people, I think it's men, because I feel like women are okay. Like, women, I don't want to say you're okay. You're beyond good. You're beyond great. Like, you're great. You got the money. I see the money. So I don't want to hear anything about you Leo women maybe struggling. I don't see that. But even if you don't have, even if you don't have, right? um if you're a man especially, and you're going through financial struggles, just know that you're getting something in the mail with like $1 million. Or you're getting something with the potential of making a lot of money. That do you understand? And you already know that's positive either way with what I'm sounding, with what I'm saying. You're getting a positive mail in the box. Pay attention to the number 76 or 67, or pay attention to the 7th or 6th of August, or of the 13th of August, or on the 1st or 3rd or 4th of August. That's where you might get this letter or this check. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep on doing that. Is it good? No. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I see. So Leo man, if you worried in the least bit about something, because Leo women should not be worried. And Leo women, I don't think they're worried. I'm not even going to tell them that they're worried. Even if they are, they're not. So you're gonna be getting check. I mean, you're gonna be getting check, and check is meaning money. Check meaning potential for making dough. As if you don't already got the dough, you about to get the dough. Yeah, get the dough, man. And of course, I'm happy for you. You understand? You just remember me, your Aries sister. Remember me. Remember me. We need new bra. Anyway, that is the reading for you, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please enjoy the Leo season. Enjoy your birthday. Once again, I want to say happy birthday again to you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into Intuitive Talks, where I, your host Adanina, I intuit into it. You intuit into it. We intuit into it. We all intuit into it. I just intuited into it, and I'm just connecting the dots while also just remembering memory. Happy Leo season to Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. Take care.